Hey guys, it's Wes back here with another video. Bringing you a different video today. It's more like I guess you can call it like a comparison video. It's not going to really be about autographs or anything. It's just going to be more about how each ring is different from each other. And you know, which one has the best category, you know, which one has the best ropes or the best canvas or their best look, you know. We'll go deeper into that. I don't see a video on all three of these in one video, so I think I'm the first one to do one. I always wanted to do a comparison on these rings because, you know, just the age gap and just really cool how you see rings from when they first were out and till now, you know. And then I also have one figure each for each ring that corresponds to that era or that place set, whatever, however you want to call it, to give it a more of a good competition, because I can't put a Hasbro ring and an AWA ring, you know, because it's two different figures, you know. So I wanted to make it fair for each other. But let's go ahead and get into it. Let's go ahead and go to the AWA ring first. I believe built in the 80s, I believe it was, probably 85, 86 maybe. AWA, personally, probably my favorite ring autograph wise, just because how good it came out. Got the red and blue on each side, black, you know, down the middle. And then who was on it, you know, you got Von Rowski and Zabisco and a lot of the good guys that were on there, you know. Yeah, I think overall probably the best structure out of all these rings, just I think canvas wise, because this is made out of wood. Here's underneath it here, like a really like thin wood that they made. Then they got actual cloth, you know, as you know, the skirt, which I thought was really unique. And again, but everything's made out of wood, so I can see why they just went with all plastic. I'm sure it was just all cheaper. But yeah, the posts are made out of wood as well. Good solid ring. I mean, you know, I don't think it's, out of the three, I think it's probably the most destructionable, if that makes sense. Those will probably break before this one. And I think realistically, ring-wise, or authenticity, if you were to slam a figure down, you got that real, you know, that real sound effect, because that's what they pretty much used, was plywood and springs, you know. You know, matte, of course. But I think just sound, I think it's just the best sound out of all of them. Of course, when you hit plastic, the plastic doesn't sound as good, but if you hit plastic to wood, it sounds pretty good. So I will give them the points on the ring skirt and how the quality, or what they used, the material they used, which was wood. I think that was really good. I don't think they did really good on the turnbuckles. Of course, they didn't. I don't think they had the turnbuckles. Just had these little white things to hold the ropes in, and then you just had to tie them around the post. Of course, that's in a different time, but it is a unique design. I will say it's probably the better design out of the three of them. Let's go ahead and look at the Hasbro WWF ring. Again, I believe this was 88, 89 when it was made. Definitely an iconic ring. You got the nice blue there. More of a, I believe, a child's, you know, more of a child set. That's because it's just all blue, and you know, it's just real colorful. It definitely catches your eye. But yeah, I think the one thing that they got on the AWA ring, I think they molded in the steps and then like the timekeeper table, and I believe you got the announcer table over there. So, and then of course you got the ropes or the turnbuckle itself. That's like by itself. It's not attached to this or nothing generic. It's got the real turnbuckles. You got the logos on each one of them. So I think detail-wise, it's pretty good detail-wise. I think I will give the points to them. But yeah, this will probably be a good ring. It's definitely a great ring. Got my Ultimate Warrior here. Definitely sounds alright, but I think the AWA takes it. I do like the molding on the side. I think that's one of the things that made it really cool. Really lightweight as well. I think this one's the most. I think this one's the lightest. That one's definitely a bit heavy. So I think carrying it around wise, probably be this one. Rope wise, I think they got good ropes. I think they still how they designed it was really cool. The post is really cool. Yeah, really good design overall, especially back in the 80s. Definitely a good ring. Definitely a good ring. And then last but not least, you got the WCW Monday Nitro ring. I believe this is 97 or 98. Again, another good ring. I think they try to copy the Hasbro a bit. I think this one's probably better, I think just rope-wise, because turnbuckle-wise, I'm sorry, because he had to snap them, two in place, and of course it always, bends and breaks when you're, going back and forth on the ropes. So I think this is structurally for the ropes and turnbuckles. I think this one's the best out of the three. So yeah, each one has its own unique differences. I think the sides are really cool. You got the banner and logos on each side, so that's pretty cool. Again, I think plastic is good. Let's see what Macho Man does right here. Pretty much the same as the Hasbro ring. Good impact, but not as good as the AWA ring. But yeah, I do like the ropes. Turnbuckles are really big on it, I think. They're kind of, let's see, yeah, I think they just snap into place. So another cool design, but again, this is like 10 years from pretty much when these were made. So more of the, well, I guess technology was better 10 years later. So I will say it's a good ring. A little bit better than the Hasbro. I think just rope and turnbuckle post wise. Other than that, it's a pretty solid ring. Heavy, I think it's not as heavy as AWA. AWA is definitely the heaviest. Out of these two, I think this one's the lightest. Yeah, I think the WWF is the lightest ring for sure. Wish I had the old ECW ring. Right now they're going for a lot of money on eBay, and can't really afford that much. I believe people are just selling them new in the box, and they're like, $800 or whatever. Can't really afford that. I think you can make one yourself. You get like one of those old WCW ones that they made. I believe San Francisco toy maker. You can repaint it yourself, but I always like to get the original ones. So hopefully one day if I can come across an ECW ring, that'd be great. As you guys can tell, I'm trying to do, each federation or each league. I would like to get an ECW one, so that'd be great. But yeah, guys, I think that's about it for this video. Always wanted to make like a comparison video. Definitely a good idea for autographs as well. You can get a lot of people on there. You can pretty much get whoever you wanted on there as long as they wrestle for that promotion, you know. And it's real easy to display as well. You know, just hang it up or put it on the shelf. It's not too big, you know. But yeah, guys, that's about it for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoy. Hopefully you guys learned something from this video as well. Just, you know, of course all rings are the same to a kid because all you're going to do is slam them and, you know, pin them and fling them. So, you know, kid-wise, you're definitely, if you were a kid during these days, you definitely had a good choice. You know, either one of these is a good choice. But yeah, guys, hopefully you guys enjoy. Guys, have a good one. You guys take care.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for your main event. Coming down the aisle, Wes, the Autograph Acquirer.